Broom from Landmark Coaching and Health Solutions. I'm a coach in Queensland and Australia. I'd like to share a concept with you that I think a lot of coaches don't look at or don't really want to look at. It's the fact that goal setting as such in the ordinary traditional way is very much an outdated thing. It's not really necessary anymore unless you really want to bump your head and bump your head constantly. There's two things I want to share with you. Goal setting in the traditional way was all about looking forward, looking what you want, and merely putting actions into place to get there. Not really thinking about whether that goal was actually something that you wanted or something that was typically you. What I have found, and I am applying into my practice at the moment, have been doing so for a number of years, is call it a secret that not a lot of coaches see, but I think is absolutely essential for goal setting to be successful. The thing I'm going to share with you is not new, but not a lot of people use it. It's the fact that if you want to set goals correctly and successfully, you have to take two things into account: your values and your personality type. Personality type profiling is as old as the olden days are. The Greeks and the Egyptians were already doing it. And values are basically all the things that are important to you. The answer to the question, what is really important to you in the context of. Personality type profiling will tell you whether you are an introvert or an extrovert, will tell you whether you're more a sensory person looking at facts, data and details, or more an intuitive person looking at big pictures and the like. Thinking and feeling will tell you whether you're more a logical person or rely more on your feelings or emotions. And then there's a distinction between very orderly people and slightly more messy people, but also more flexible people. Once you know what your personality type is, you can start to use that in your goal setting, because setting goals that are not in line with your personality type, I can tell you from experience, will not work. The same goes for values. If you have certain values in your life that you would like to achieve, then goal setting in those areas of those values is easy. It's done as by magic. If you, on the other hand, try to go against your own value system, if you try to set goals that are not really you, you will fail miserably. Why would you want to do things or set goals into directions that are not really important to you? Now, the trick with values is that most of the values live on a subconscious level. You're not really aware of them. Consciously, although, with your active logical mind, you might think that things are really important to you and are worthwhile pursuing. You set goals, think you're heading in the right way, and then you find you're bumping up against barriers, not getting anywhere really, and nothing is really coming your way the way you want it to. That's because subconsciously your value system is actually thwarting your intentions or is taking you in the other directions. What I've done in my coaching practice, and successfully so I may add, is combine personality type profiling, finding out who you really are, with value settings, or finding out what is really important to the person that you are, and then combining it all with goal setting. Now that combination works, because if you go for stuff that is really you, and if you go for stuff, and stuff is a technical term by the way, that is really important to you, you will find out for yourself that goal setting is really easy, and goals are easily achieved. So if you want to know more about that, email me at mark with a C at landmark.info, that's landmarc.info, or look up my website at www.landmark with a C at the end .info. I look forward to hearing from you.